I'm a work at Panera Bread, and I just closed the store, came outside, and I heard a loud boom, and there's a car flipped over. Right past North Lake and
Okay. Okay. Is anyone trapped inside of the vehicle?
I'm not sure. I'm watching from the corner right now. I can see people trying to help anyone that's out of the car right now.
Okay.
Some of my associates are in there right now. I called.
Okay, we do have one on the way. We're going to disconnect with you since you're not there, but we have units en route, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Tower 15 is responding on 3.
Tower 15.
District 5 responding.
District 5.
Tower 15 arriving on scene. One vehicle rollover on fire. Heavy damage with entrapment. We'll be pulling a line and going to rapid rescue.
Tower 15 on scene. One vehicle on the side. Heavy fire. Entrapment.
District 5, copy.
Tower 15, we got water on fire with a can. Confirm entrapment. We're pulling a line.
Tower 15, water on the fire. Pull up the line.
District 5, Tower 15, when you can, confirm how many patients.
Tower 15, District 5. We have one patient entrapped at this time.
Copy.
Tower 15, fire out. We're beginning extrication.
Tower 15, and the trap assignment has been started. Fire out.
Tower 15, District 5. We got an air pack and a face piece on the victim at this time, so she's able to breathe, preventing smoke damage. We're beginning extrication.
District 5, copy.
Line up to rescue 11.
11, go ahead.
You're being diverted for a patient with difficulty breathing. Bay Bridge known to place at 12,843 Sunstone Avenue. Select OC2.
Rescue 11 is 2 minutes out from the scene. Are you sure you want us to divert?
Rescue 11, Rescue 8 closer. Based on Tower 15 updates regarding the patient, we need them to respond to our scene.
Rescue 11, check.
11.
Engine 16, total Z.
Engine 16.
District 5 is on scene. I'll be assuming command.
District 5 on scene is going to come in.
Have all northbound lanes open. Narcoosey shut down.
District 5, come in, Orlando copy. All northbound lanes shut down.
Engine 16 to command. We're going to pull an additional inch and 3/4 as Tower 15 is almost out of water. I'm going to assign my paramedic patient care in the extrication sector.
Command, copy. Command, Rescue A, you're going to have to come around and buck southbound traffic to get on the other side of this scene. 8, check.
Orlando come in. Orlando come in.
Go ahead.
Do you want another suppression unit dispatch due to Tower 15 almost being out of water?
Negative. We have engine 16.
Check.
Command Heavy Rescue, you'll have to find a break in the roadway there and come southbound in the northbound lane.
Favors, check. We're still a good ways out. The east-west shuts down. We had to divert.
Copy.
Tower 15 to engine 16, bring me an air pack. Stand by, we're getting you water. 16 to 16's engineer, give me water.
And the Tower 15 confirming just the one patient, correct?
That's affirmative, Chief. One patient. Engine 16 to command, we've got our hose line in play.
Copy, fire control.
Okay, Chief, we're going to go ahead and set up a foam operation after we get this knockdown here.
Copy.
Tower 15 patient extricated.
Tower 15 patient extricated.
Well, talk to me about, first of all, what was going on last night. You get there, and apparently the driver was able to get out, or was gotten out by firefighters, but the woman was still trapped inside. What were you seeing, and then how did you react to that?
Okay, so we were dispatched to a car accident, single vehicle car accident. En route to the crash, there were some updates that populated on our computer saying that the vehicle had flipped over. And by that time, we were pulling up on scene. The city was extremely busy that night, so we had units on calls all over the place. So we were, short-staffed unit-wise. When we showed up on scene, we arrived to find a single vehicle that had rolled, hit a tree, landed on its roof with heavy damage, on fire, and we had a visual of one person trapped inside the vehicle. At that point, the assignment was upgraded. They had units started to come out but we were on scene by ourselves for a little bit at that point. We advised command, our chief, that we were going to be going in rapid rescue mode because we had a confirmation of a patient trapped in there. So at that point, I mean, we just went to work. I told one of my firefighters to grab the water extinguisher to keep the fire in check, while the other firefighter and the driver had to stretch the line and the hose line and get the extrication equipment ready so we can cut the person out. I stepped out, did a quick 360 of the vehicle, and was able to pop the back windshield, the back window, and made contact with the victim. At that point, it was an engine compartment fire that was extending into the passenger compartment, but just heavy smoke inside the compartment where the patient was located. She was located on the roof, backwards, stuck between the back headrest, the roof, and then the car was pretty damaged. So there was a lot of smoke pumping out of there, making it difficult for her to breathe on top of her injuries. So I just made a quick, critical, on-the-spot decision to take my air pack off and my mask off and give it to the patient. So
all right, well, hold on. Before you continue with that part, when you saw her in there and you knew, roughly the time it takes to be able to get somebody out of a car, it's not like you snap your fingers and open the door and say, here you go, ma'am, step outside. You know that you really don't have a lot of time to work with here. Was that racing through your mind?
Right, absolutely. Typically, as the Orlando Fire Department, we're fairly quickly at getting people out of car, but based on the fire impingement and the other units being tied up on other calls, we didn't have time or the resources to, quote unquote, wait around. So I figured giving her my face piece, my mask, and my air pack would buy us some time so the four of us could get to work as fast as possible to get the rescue going. What made it difficult on our end, though, is by giving up my mask to her, now it's kind of impeding our progress, my progress, because I'm in the same boat that she is. I'm just not trapped. I still have to navigate around the smoke, but we were able to work through it. We got the fire under control. The guys set up the stabilizing equipment, and we were able to effect the rescue fairly quickly.
How much time did she have if you didn't give her your oxygen?
Truthfully, I don't think she had much time. Honestly, I'd say less than a minute for sure. You can't really breathe smoke. Nobody can breathe smoke and make it for a long period of time. So it was. I'm really happy that we were where we were at the time that we were. The outcome was great. So it worked out well.
When you give someone else your oxygen, you're putting yourself in danger, aren't you?
I guess, but I chose that. We choose that as our profession. We risk a lot to save a lot. We're here for the people, the citizens, the residents, and the visitors, and any one of the guys or the girls on my crew or that work for the fire department, the Orlando Fire Department, would do the same thing. So this is not about me. It's about us, the crew that operated under high level of stress and made it happen based on our training. So, yep.
Couldn't it also, Basil? The gasoline could have, exploded. I know that they do that a lot in the movies, but it is possible for an explosion to happen.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would have exploded, but it did. It did happen. The fuel tank was ruptured and it was dripping down and it caught fire and it was coming towards us. That's why we told the second engine company, as soon as they got on scene, they were setting up a foam operation to mitigate all that fire hazard. So we had to find a good balance between fire suppression and taking care of the victim, the patient, and extricating the patient at the same time. So we kind of had to go back and forth between those three categories, but giving her our air pack bought us time. Okay.
Ultimately, did the extraction need to occur? It didn't, because you already busted out the rear window, right?
No,
so you didn't need the jaws of life or anything,
No,
right?
we needed to extricate her.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yes.
through the door?
Yes. Oh, not through the door.
Okay.
We through the back windshield.
Oh.
It was still all crumpled up. My engineer Scott Hammond, cut the C post, which is the rear post of the vehicle. Myself and Firefighter Steinert pried down on the roof to create more space, popped out the headrest, and then were able to get in there and navigate her legs and drag her out and over all the stuff. So you still needed to extricate the person out, as well as we had to stabilize the vehicle prior to cutting on it so that it wouldn't move while we were doing all this operation and create additional injuries to her or to us in the process.
Had you not given her the oxygen and gotten her out when you did, would she still be alive?
I don't believe so. No, I can almost guarantee that she wouldn't have been alive. But like I said, this is not about me. It's never about me or any of us. It's not the action of one person. It's the success is in the details, is in the training of every single person on that crew. Engineer Scott Hammond, Firefighter Crocker, Firefighter Steinert. If those guys didn't do what they did at the time that they did it, then the outcome would not have been the same, even if I just gave her my air pack by myself. It's a team effort, and we strive for excellence, and we risk a lot to save a lot. That's what we're here for. I know it sounds cliche, but I truly believe it. So.
I know do you have one kid, two kids?
I have 2 daughters. Yep,
$2. Okay, I'm sure your daughters think you're a hero every day because you put on a big red fire hat and you put on the yellow coat and go fight that. But really, this is what being a hero is about, right? Doing your job and the outcome is good, right?
Well, it's about doing our job and the outcome is good. I don't know about the hero part, but I agree with the rest of what you said.
Everybody agrees with everything I say. Come on.